What's up, tribe? Welcome to Paiges of Ascension. Welcome back if you've been hanging with me for a minute. So this is going to be a weekly reading for our waterkin. That is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's freaking fantastic. Like, seriously, that is rad. Please comment down below. Let me know that I'm picking up on your energy. It helps more than you know. But if not, sharing is caring. It might resonate for someone that you know, okay? So that said, I will not be calling out zodiac signs or timing for these particular readings. And as per usual, any video ever produced on this channel, I will be watching my language to make sure that my reading is inclusive for any who may cross it. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff to tell you guys. And I seriously, I think we go through this every single week. Or I have like the things that I want to say, my little spiel or whatnot, and then I forget part of it. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got movement, choices, and decisions. That is the traditional Two of Pentacles in tarot. Okay, and then we've got patience. Why do I feel like this came up for y'all last week? So patience, that is the traditional temperance in tarot. We've got stand your ground, that's Seven of Wands. We've got positive movement forward, that's Eight of Pentacles. And, oh no, discontent and boredom, that is Four of Cups. So let's marinate for a moment. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that it's go time. It's go time, it's go time, it's go time. So there's definitely a decision that needs to be made, Water Tribe. This is something that you've had to exercise a great deal of patience to get to come to. Okay, so I'm getting a couple things here. So a great deal of patience has had to been exercised in order for the situation to move forward. And then there's also patience on the end, on waiting for a decision to be made. I don't feel like in this instance that it's a decision that you needed to make that was in your hands. I don't get that at all. I feel like this is something that's external to you, a decision being made external to you. I do pick up on that first storyline that I mentioned, that the great deal of patience you've had to exercise to get this to move forward. In this situation, you've been forced to kind of put your foot down on something that you just no longer agree with. It could be what's causing this discontent and boredom. Although what I do feel more so with this card is that it has directly to do with the patience. So whatever it is that you're waiting for, waiting on, you're just bored out of your damn mind. You're ready for things to like get going already. Again, it's go time, it's go time, it's go time, is what I'm hearing. So, things are moving forward though, slowly, very slowly. Yeah, you don't see it right now, but there's a lot of blessings that are coming your way as a reward for your patience. Okay? Let's hop into clarifiers. Okay, so I'm looking at stand your ground. the most. So let's go ahead and clarify this one. And I think we'll clarify discontent and boredom as well. Let's see what's going on there. It's that one. Okay, so yeah, in order to effectively squash whatever conflict this was that was going on, um, that's what standing up for yourself did. Is it cut some kind of conflict off at the knees, which I want to say good job to you for that. Now we've got 4 of Cups coming up again. You are very, very, very unsatisfied with this situation and what's going on. Even if this is moving forward, you're not really happy with the outcome of how it's moving forward. You've exercised a great deal of patience. And even for what you've managed to get, you had to really fight for it. So it's just like, now that it's coming, now that it's coming around, that it's go time, and things are getting ready to transpire, you just don't even give a damn anymore. You're like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. Wow, I'm so sorry, homie. Okay, don't get testy. But what I'm hearing is you manifested this. Because the 4 of Cups is magnetite in this particular deck. Magnetite, magnetism, it's bringing things to you, repelling things from you. I'm not seeing anything that's talking about repelling things from you, except, maybe the addition of this conflict because you stood up for yourself. So it's like this person, they just keep poking and poking and poking and poking to see how far they can get, to see how much they can push your patience. Okay. And yeah, because of that, you're bored of them. You're bored of the situation. This very well could be like a romantic relationship. Like, say you're dealing with someone who is they're emanating a page. Like, just very, very immature. Very immature. So you're bored with it. Waiting for them to grow up. Literally. Um yeah, your heart's not in this anymore. Let's look at the discontent and boredom and see what else we can garner. Okay, so we got the Devil coming out and the High Priestess. That's Snowflake, Obsidian, and Adventuring. So, I think that you are moving away from this person. That's part of the patience that you've had to exercise determining is to determine whether or not you wanted to move on towards something else. I mean, movement, choices, and decisions is the overarching energy of this reading. In the traditional tarot, this is 2 of Pentacles. That's someone they're juggling. They don't know what they want. They can't keep a balance in things. In this particular deck, it is a matter of choice, of figuring out the next pathway, the next move. Like, is it something physical? Do you choose love? Do you choose money? Do you choose to commune with ether? Do you choose to commune with nature? You know, the choices before you, all are all in regards to what comes after squashing this conflict with this other person. Like, the fact that we've got devil energy and high priestess energy, it's like either they know you're bored, you know that they are bored, and at this point it's just become a game. So it's a matter of choosing to stay or go. Okay? Um wow, that's kind of a bummer. So 4 is a synchronicity. And 2. Okay. So, yeah, this is kind of a bummer. So, I feel like because of course High Priestess is on deck. Um, I think that this person isn't good for you. It looks like you may make the choice to move forward with them anyway. Here, let me pull out a clarifier on that. It's like, why do you invest your time in someone who's basically toxic to you? Like, they're toxic to you. But what I'm picking up is that you may move forward with this person anyway, despite knowing that they're toxic. Okay, so there is some indecision still about moving forward. Yeah, 2 is a heavy synchronicity for you as well as for our air tribe. So you might be dealing with an air sign regarding this scenario. Yeah. So okay, so that's interesting. So even though this person does, for all sakes of an appearances on the table, um, appears to be very toxic to you, for your motivation, like they interfere with your ability to tap into spirit, is what I'm picking up. But I feel like even though you are weighing this decision very heavily and you're taking your time to decide whether or not to move forward with this person, I still feel like you're going to end up moving forward with this person. Now, whether that's good or bad, that's not for me to tell you. Based on what's on the deck, I don't think that that's necessarily a good idea, but it's your life. Do what you want. Okay? So, let's go ahead and move on to our mystical moment, which is day and night. Oh, good lordy. Okay, so you don't know this person as well as you think you do. You've only seen one side of them. Or could be that you've only up until like a certain point have seen one side of them up until this I'm hearing manic episode. Manic episode. Um you didn't really find out who they were fully until this conflict that you experience with them. Um, yeah, y'all, this doesn't feel very good. Ugh. So I don't feel like this person is any good. Um, okay, so day and night, it stands for uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. So again, it comes back to this patience. Comes back to temperance, okay? Um, you are being divinely guided in this situation, but again, it's like you're not tapped in right now. And I do feel like it's because of this person. Like, even as I'm doing your reading right now, I'm feeling very, like, inebriated and intoxicated, and I don't drink. I sure as hell don't drink right before I do readings if I am going to drink, you know? Which is just very, very little these days. But what I'm feeling as I'm doing your reading is just like literally not all there. Not all there. Okay. So I don't know if like you're drugging with this person or they've drugged you or this doesn't feel good. This is not someone who is for your highest good. They've got very toxic energy surrounding them. Quite frankly, I think they're playing you. They're playing multiple sides. Okay. This is totally not on script. Let me get one more. Why? Why are they going back to this person? It's like, dog, they're just gonna do the same shit they did before. So I'm wondering if there's like a kid involved or something. Knight of Cups. No. They're just. They could be financially well off and you're not. And that's the reason why you are going there. I get the distinct feeling that there could be like a kid involved somehow, and that's the reason why you're going back to this person. They could either be the father of your child or the father. I keep saying father. So apparently this is talking about a heteronormative relationship, but they could be the parent to your child or your unborn child, and that's the reason why you're going back to them. They could be financially well off, and that's part of why you're having a hard time making this decision, because you, financially speaking, you'll know you'll be better off with them, even if emotionally you know you won't be. And I really, I don't think that they've got as much as they say they do. Okay, let's keep going. So what your soul's trying to tell you is retreat into nature, solitude. So yeah, it's definitely time to take a step back in this situation, to really contemplate, continue to have that patience. I know you feel like you need to make a decision about this right now, but I feel like the cards are really encouraging you to just chill for a minute because all the information hasn't come through. Okay, so where you're at in your journey is guilt. Wow. Okay, so it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. So what is it? There's something about this situation that you feel guilty about. And it could be that because of the fact that this person has a great deal of abundance. I mean, I'm going to say a great deal of abundance based on the cards that are on the table, that you feel like you feel guilty for staying with them just because of that, even though they emotionally don't make you very happy. No judgment. That's not my place. But what I am going to say is that you need to take some time and really think before you actually go forward with any type of decision, because I do feel like all the information isn't in yet. Okay, Water Tribe. Wow, so that was so not was it what was expected. If you've watched the video this far, definitely give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember, any and all information you could ever want to know about me, about when this reading was performed, the cards that are being used, all that can be found in the description box. So that said, gratitude for you always. It's going to be a very interesting week for y'all, Water Tribe, but I hope you have a wonderful one regardless. So I will see you next time. I think my